Hi everyone! Today's article is titled Researchers Stuck with Troubled Coworker. It takes place at a remote Antarctic research station, where isolation is intensified by one worker's disturbing behavior. While the location may seem peaceful or even ideal, this story reveals how serious workplace conflict can become, especially when there's no easy way out. Let's pause for a moment before we move into the article. Stories like this often reveal more than they seem. They raise questions about how we act, what we value, and what we pass on to the next generation. Our theme today is conflict and isolation. In extreme environments like Antarctic research stations, teamwork is essential for survival and success. But when interpersonal tension builds, it's not just morale that suffers, it can threaten safety, productivity, and well-being. In such places, you can't walk away from a problem coworker. That pressure can turn a small issue into something much more dangerous. Why do conflicts escalate more easily in isolated or enclosed environments like research stations, submarines, or space missions? What strategies could help prevent these situations from spiraling out of control? Isolated environments remove many of the buffers we usually rely on. There's no stepping outside for a break, no calling in sick, and no avoiding people for a few days. Small annoyances can turn into daily frustrations. When there's no space to decompress, every emotional reaction gets amplified. Also, limited privacy and constant close contact mean even normal habits, like how someone eats or breathes, can cause tension. In places like Antarctic stations or space missions, it's vital to screen team members not just for skills, but also for personality and emotional resilience. Conflict management training, scheduled communication breaks, and designated spaces for alone time can all help prevent escalation. In these environments, interpersonal harmony is a safety issue, not just a social one. Now, to understand this article better, we need to familiarize ourselves with key vocabulary. We'll go over 3 important expressions, learn their meanings, and see them in action with example sentences. Let's start with the phrase, right around the corner. It means something is coming very soon or is about to happen. In the article, it refers to the arrival of summer, which contrasts with the freezing Antarctic setting. Here's an example. Final exams are right around the corner, so start studying now. Next, we have the word stark. It refers to something harsh, empty, or severe in appearance or character. The article uses it to describe the bleak and dramatic beauty of the Antarctic landscape. Here's an example. The desert's stark landscape made us feel small and alone. Finally, let's look at the word outburst. It refers to a sudden and intense expression of emotion, especially anger or frustration. In the article, the coworker's violent behavior and threats are described as an outburst. Here's an example. Her sudden outburst of anger surprised everyone in the room. Now that we've explored the main themes and vocabulary, let's reinforce our understanding with a summary dictation exercise. Listen carefully and fill in the blanks. The idea of working at an isolated research station in Antarctica might sound appealing if you are a bit sick of city life. However, if you get stuck at this kind of station with somebody who makes you feel uncomfortable or even afraid, it could be a real nightmare. Unfortunately, this is the situation at one South African Antarctic research station. One member of the small team has made threats, harassed one coworker, and attacked another. Evacuating people from the station would be very difficult. Let's check the answers and review what each word means. The first answer is isolated. This word refers to being far away from other places or people. The second is Antarctica. This is the continent where the research station is located. It sets the extreme environment in the article. The third is nightmare. A nightmare is a terrifying experience. The fourth is harassed. To harass means to repeatedly disturb or threaten someone. The last answer is evacuating. This refers to removing someone from a dangerous place. Well done, everyone. Today we explored what happens when extreme environments intensify workplace conflict. We learned new vocabulary, examined tone and perspective, and considered the limits of human patience and safety planning. Now it's time to reflect on this. Before hiring people to work at the Antarctic Research Facility, the South African government gives candidates various psychological tests to check their mental stability. Do you think these tests are usually effective? Why or why not? Think it over and we'll revisit your thoughts in the next session. Until then, stay curious and stay safe.